Hello, grade 10 students, how are you? I hope you are all fine. Thank you so much. Today we will have to study a new lesson, a new online course, which is, again, it's about writing and a new title, a new type of writing, which is the interactive writing, as you can see. How to write an informal letter of advice. So please follow me carefully. Let's start with the definition. We call an interactive writing the writing of letters or email, as you know. Today, we will study how to write a letter, and exactly a letter of advice, as simple as such. So the interactive writing, as you know, is a type of writing which is about the writing of letters or emails. As a matter of fact, when we write a letter of advice, we should address the person we are writing to in a friendly manner. And we've got to use informal language, as you know. So, when you write a letter or an informal letter of advice, you are likely to address your friend informally, okay? It's not like a formal language, or it's not a formal language, it's just rather an informal language. The writing of the letter requires a certain plan and specific details. What is this plan and what are the specific details? Follow me, please. So, as you know, when I want to start or when I want to write any letter, including this type of letter, letter of advice, you don't need to write your address. Don't write your address, and either don't write the address of the recipient. You just start with dear, as you can see. Start with the dear, your name, the name of your friend. Dear Salim, dear Abdullah, dear Ishaq, as you like. Then you have to write the given information. What does it mean? After writing the greetings, which is dear, and so on and so forth, you start with an opening paragraph. What does it mean, an opening paragraph? The opening paragraph in which you greet your friend, ask about his or her health, give news, and so on and so forth. Hi, hello, how are you? How is life? How is your family? How are you doing? How is your study? Just like that, okay? This is what we call an opening paragraph. The second step is the main part, which can be composed of 1 to 2 paragraphs. You can write 1 paragraph or 2 paragraphs in the main part, in which you express sympathy, using the following expressions. I'm very sorry to hear that. I understand that what you are going through. I know how you feel, and so on and so forth. Okay, this is what you call how to express sympathy, because he's going to ask for help. Sorry, for advice. Your friend is asking you for advice. So you have to express sympathy about his problem or her problem, and you have to help him. Okay, next step of the main part. Say what you think may be causing the problem by expressing your opinion using these expressions. You are likely to help your friend and try to let him understand his problem. So you have to give your opinion. I think, I believe, use these expressions. I think, I believe that, it seems to me that your problem is, or in my opinion, I think you have to do, and so, like that. So you have to help him to express his, or to understand his problem. Then, the last step in here, in the main part, give your advice. In here, this is the most important step. Give your advice and make suggestions by using these expressions. You can say, for example, when you want to give advice, you can say, if I were you, I would, may you, should you, or may you, should, may you, could, how about, what about, have you ever thought of this, have you ever thought of that? Why don't you do, let's do, something like that, okay? This is when you want to give your advice to your friend. And you have to write in more details. The given of the advice are related or connected to the topic of the lesson, of the topic in front of you. It depends on the topic in front of you, okay? Then the third step of my letter is the closing paragraph. What do we mean? In which you make a final comment. Use phrases like, I hope everything turns out well, let me know how it went, etc. This is what you call the closing paragraph by which you close your letter. Okay? It's just one line or 1 line and a half, enough. Okay? You can use this expression, I hope everything turns out well, and so on and so forth. Then the last step, which is the signing off, by which you end your letter, and it can be on the left side of the page or in the middle. The left side of the page, I mean, when you sign off, it means your signature can be on the left side of the page or in the middle, exactly as you want. Okay, very good. And you can write your name if it's optional to write your name. Okay, now let's see the layout. I mean, the layout means how to write the shape of your letter. As you can see, you have to start with dear, then go back to the line, and from below, from under the comma, exactly. As you can see, you write dear, you start from the beginning of the page, you write dear, okay, as you can see, then a comma, dear, the name, you write the name of your friend, then a comma. From under the comma, you start writing your letter, exactly. Start from below the comma, okay, the first paragraph, which is the introductory paragraph, or the opening paragraph, then go back to the line and start also from above, from below the comma in here, from under the comma, and go and write your paragraph of the main part. As you can see, as I said, you can write one paragraph or two paragraphs as you want. Fine. Once you finish your paragraph of the main part, okay, go back to the line in here, and this is what we call the closing paragraph. You can say, for example, this is it, that's the end. I hope I've given you a hand, I've given you a hand, something like that. All right, so it's up to you to write your concluding sentence for the letter. All right, and as you can see, that's the end of the letter. Best wishes, which is the signature, the signing off. Best wishes, all the best, lots of love. Okay, and you write your name. Okay, so this is it, my dears. I hope the lesson is quite clear, and you can watch it again and again. And if you have any comment, any question, please, you can feel free to contact me on the group. Okay, I will send this lesson on WhatsApp group and also on the YouTube page of Al Hil School. Okay, then I will provide you with a topic, inshallah, to write your answers, to answer the topic, and as we did yesterday and the day before, to check your answers correctly. Thank you so much. See you, inshallah, for the next lesson.